everyone, so this is the third session of lesson 6. So we're gonna learn about 4 syllables, qi, chi, ki, and ti today. So these 4 syllables consist of basic consonants ch, ch, kyo, and tig, and one vowel, e. So let's take a look and enjoy it. ch, e, chi, chiuge, chi, chiuge, eraser. So these days, I mostly use a ballpoint pen for writing some paragraphs. When I was in primary school, I used an eraser and pencil for writing and solving math questions. If I made a wrong answer, then I erased it, but there were always some the smudges left behind. My friend and I would gather the eraser bits and make a whole new eraser. So here is a commonly used idiom when Koreans have had a big night of drinking. Eraser in my head. So when you've been out drinking and it's hard to remember the next day and what we might have done the night before. When we have a hangover, we might say to our friends, I can't remember anything. Did I make a mistake towards you? If your friends say yes, then we can feel ashamed and say, there's an eraser in my head that can't remember anything. So we can use it in this situation, So in this expression, there is no eraser in our head. The eraser is, of course, a metaphor. If you use it with your Korean friends, you can be an insider with them. ch, e, chi, chigu, chi, chigu, earth. So now we know that the earth is around, but it took a lot of time for that fact to become common. So especially in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance period, it was not accepted that the earth rotated around the sun. A long time ago, people believed that the sun turned in orbit around the earth and that the earth itself was the center of the universe. In Italy, the scientist named Galileo Galilei made the telescope and observed the night sky only to find that the earth turns around the sun. The Pope denied that this fact and declared him as a cult. The Pope forced the Galileo to deny his theory, but he would not. He could have been put to death, but fortunately he could save his life by being put under house arrest. Till his death, he kept writing books about facts of the earth and left a lot of information we study today. So come to think of it, if it weren't for his efforts, we might still have believed that the sun was going around the earth. ch, e, chi, chidu, chi, chidu, map. So which map do you use to travel? The paper or digital maps? I prefer to use digital maps when I travel. I especially love using Google Maps because its GPS system is most convenient. When I study and travel in Europe, I use Google Maps a lot because I believe it is highly accurate. It provides information about the bus, underground, and other transportation to take me to my destination quickly and easily. But when I use up all my cell phone data, I cannot use the Google Maps. That's a difficult situation for me, but so it was recommended to me to use the Maps.me because it saves my phone data. It was just recommended to me. I haven't used this app in any foreign countries yet. After military the conscription, I must try it in Europe. ch, e, chi, gachi, chi, gachi, magpie. So the magpie is considered a lucky bird in Korea. Our ancestors thought that the magpie nest under the ears meant luck for one's family. Magpies are essential animals for people because they eat harmful worms and insects. Ornithologists analyzed the reason why magpie species have increased because of the reduction of the rapacious birds. Another interesting fact I found is that the crows are the same species as the magpies, but they are considered an unlucky bird for people. The crows and magpies can be found in many fables and fairy tales from around the world. Do you have magpies in your neighborhood? There are many to be found in Seoul, and they always chatter in the morning, making good alarm clocks. 치, 이, 치, 치마, 치, 치마, skirt. So many people around the world think that skirts are clothing for women, but there is a country where men wear skirts too. In Scotland, men wear check striped skirts, long white socks, and other traditional accessories in their daily lives. Scottish people call it kilt. I found an amazing fact about kilt. Men do not wear the undergarment inside of their kilt. I cannot understand why they don't, but it is traditional. So I understand the wind blows strongly in Scotland, and it's been known to lift the kilt right up. People are curious if it's cold wearing a kilt, but the answer is usually no, because the kilts are made of the thick wool that is warm to wear. So this is an amazing fact to know about the another country's culture. I do not have the courage to wear a kilt, but I'd like to learn how to play the bagpipe. You know. 치, 이, 치, 치과, 치, 치과, dentist. So we go to hospitals when you catch a cold, break a leg, or fall ill in other ways. We are brave enough when you have to go to the general hospital, but I lose all courage when I have to go to the dentist. How about you guys? I go to the dentist for regular checkups, and I always try hard to keep my teeth healthy. But when the dentist says I have a cavity, I cannot handle it. When the dentist used the drills to clean and apply medicine in my teeth, I always feel scared and frustrated. So afterwards, I have no energy to do anything at all. Do you have the same feeling when you visit the dentist? I think most people do. And oh my god, guys, I have to go to the dentist to do dental check before I go into the army. So I will try to take a deep breath and stay calm. K, E, ki, kiwi, ki, kiwi, kiwi. So kiwi is a sweet and sour fruit which many people like. I love it too. I love both green flesh and the golden flesh kiwi. I eat fresh kiwi often in salads, and I like to make juice with them. Have you ever heard of the Korean galbi? Galbi is the meat marinated with the sweet soy sauce. To make galbi sauce, we use bay leaves, soy sauce, pepper, other spices, a pear, pineapple, and kiwi. Are you curious about why Korean people use the fruit for making sauce? Fruit makes the meat more tender and gives it a sweeter taste. But if you leave the meat in this marinade for too long, it will ripen and break down the meat. This will be galbi fail. So the ratio between soy sauce and other fruits depends on each style. Practice making your own galbi sauce at home and become a master chef. K, E, ki, cookie, ki, cookie, cookie. So for a long time I thought about what we might discuss regarding cookies. And then a thought came to mind. A Sesame Street Cookie Monster. So Cookie Monster is developed a puppet character on long-running children's show. He has a good chemistry with the other characters, but he is most famous for his love of cookies. A Cookie Monster's blue face can be found on all sorts of the products, from food to stationery, t-shirts, and even backpacks. The Cookie Monsters and his puppet friends have been around for over like the 40 years. They are even celebrated at the vowel studio in Japan, Singapore, and Hollywood. It's even possible to buy a souvenir cookie set with a Cookie Monster doll, a gift bag, and other products. I watched a video of people reviewing the taste of Cookie Monster cookies. They said it tastes the same as common cookies, but that's no surprise. They are just common cookies, but with souvenirs, the sentiment. So these cookies make sweet memories. K, I, ki, ski, ki, ski, ski. So about 10 years ago, there was a Korean film named The National Athlete. It was about 5 men who became ski jumpers and won a spot to compete in the Winter Olympics. An exciting scene in the film was when the characters were shown skiing down the slopes. It was the highlight of the film. They also showed a ski jump without the poles, and that was thrilling. When people think about the skiing, they usually picture skis and the poles. But I've learned that there are many types of skiing, such as the Nordic skiing and cross-country skiing, and I don't know, the biathlon competitions and alpine skiing. I heard that these types of skiing require even more energy, but they don't get as much attention from the audiences. It makes me a little sad to see the lack of interest for such amazing effort and skill. So I hope you guys will find more interest in the skiing competition of the Winter Olympics. T, E, T, spaghetti, T, spaghetti, spaghetti. So spaghetti is a popular food in Italy, and people all over the world enjoy it too. And yeah, me too. And I've heard spaghetti as the name of a dish, but I came to learn that Italians use spaghetti as a general term for noodles. There are many types of pasta noodles, and when you go grocery shopping in Italy, people spend a long time choosing from a large variety of noodles. It is also possible to experience a cooking class while in Italy and learn to make your own noodles. There are so many types of pasta that even Italians don't truly know how many kinds exist. I think studying the history of our food makes it taste even more delicious. You know. So, what's your favorite kind of noodle? T, E, T, party, T, party, party. So when I get stressed, I love listening to EDM music on my headphones. There are many EDM artists like Avaki and David Guetta and other famous DJs on my cell phone that I usually listen to. One day, I would like to go an EDM festival, but I haven't had the chance to go to the world's biggest EDM party, the Ultra Music Festival. I heard that it is held once a year at Changzhou Olympic Stadium, and more than 20,000 people gather there. I watched the review of the Ultra Music Festival, and it looked so thrilling to me. I could see people dancing, relieving stress, eating and drinking delicious foods, and enjoying the party. Sadly, Ultra Music Festival was not held in this year because of the coronavirus. but I believe that it's likely to be held in next year. So I think I will be in the military then, but I must make a chance to go there. T, E, T, 버티다, T, 버티다, endure. So I've been playing baseball for a long time, so I talk about it a lot. All sports are the mental fighting, but baseball is the best among them. Baseball pitchers use a lot of physical and mental energy throughout the game. But when a pitcher tries with all his energy and still the hitter is able to get a home run or the base hit, this is a hard moment for a pitcher to endure stress and nervousness. So as pitchers make a mistake on the mound, the coaches and the catcher come to give advice. This is meant to help the pitcher, but it is also a matter of the mental endurance throughout the game. Not just in baseball, but also for us in everyday life, we face difficulties. So we must endure in these moments when overcoming would be hard. This is the end of our lesson. Well, today's lesson is for you to understand. Like the last lesson, we're gonna learn the basic consonants and vowels until the final syllables of this lesson. And we're gonna study in this pattern. The next lesson is the final syllables of the learning letters consisting of the 14 consonants and a vowel E. So here is some good news. We're gonna learn just 4 words next time. So keep up the practice and see you next time, guys.